All right, so today we're going to be going over S3 using AWS. First of all, what is S3? S3 is a storage solution from AWS that allows you to store pretty much whatever you want. Data, you can have backups, you can host websites, media storage for images, videos, documents, any sort of data that you need. It's comprised of things called buckets, which are going to be um, a tool within AWS that allows everything to be stored within. And in that bucket, you're going to have objects. Those objects are going to pretty much be your files. So any sort of document, file, large, small, complex, whatever kind of file that you need to be stored, they're all going to be considered objects. You can use folders to organize them. And then they also have different types of storage classes that you could have. And these all just kind of determine the reads and writes that you have per month, such as like your standard tier, Glacier, which is another tier where you don't need to access as much, and other sorts of things. And then it also gives you a certain amount of control over permissions and who can access and what applications can access your bucket. It allows you to scale it pretty much infinitely. It's very durable and cost effective. So first we can start off by opening your AWS console. We're going to go to the search at the top and actually type in S3. And we're just going to click on the standard S3 option that becomes available to us. Wait for that to load. There we go. Perfect. From here, we are going to go ahead and hit Create Bucket. And then once we're here, we do have to name the bucket. So just do my S3. Awesome. And that's why I'm going to name my bucket. From here, we should just be able to keep most of the default settings here. And then we're going to go down and hit Create Bucket. The settings here will allow you to do stuff like permissions, different ownership stuff, and stuff like that. Oh, looks like it cannot contain that. So let me just change that real quick. Perfect. So my bucket was created. Now it's created, we should be able to go ahead and actually look into it and see what's going on. So we don't have anything here yet, but what we can go ahead and do is I'm actually going to upload something from my computer. So I'm actually going to drag over a photo that I have on the computer. Perfect. And then once you have your photo in here, you can pick any photo that you like. And then I'm just going to hit upload. Awesome. Now that that's uploaded, let's go back to the bucket that we have here. So it looks like it has this one file in here. Let's actually go ahead and create a folder to where we can start storing other objects in. So let's just call it my folder for now. And then we can just leave these for now and just hit create folder. And then let's actually upload another image that I have on here. Perfect. And then we can go ahead and just hit upload again. Awesome. Once that second one's uploaded, go back to close. To organize your files, you can just click them like this. Go to actions. And then we can go ahead and move them into the folder by going to move. And then we can browse the S3 to show what else we have in our S3 bucket. And we can just hit my folder, choose destination, and then move. Perfect. So it looks like they were moved into the folder. So if we go back, we should be able to go ahead into that folder and view both of those files that are now there. So from here, we should be able to actually open those, hit open. It'll actually show our second one. And then if we go back, you can actually look at the other one and then hit open on that. And now these are both in our bucket. So we can download them from here. And then we can also allow the different programs to actually access this bucket. So it's going to be this URL here, the URI. This is how we're going to actually give applications and other tools access to our bucket. So they can go ahead and use the things here. And that's pretty much the basic run through of what S3 is. It's just going to be able to manage files, going to be your file management system as an alternative to something like a database. Works great for storing bigger objects and stuff like that. Once we're done with the bucket, we should go through and delete it. So you're just going to select it here. Going to go over to delete, and then you're going to hit empty bucket. That's going to delete all the stuff in it. It's just letting me know that I have stuff in it. And then just going to make you type. Did I misspell that? I'm just going to copy that. Awesome. Perfect. And the bucket is now gone. So that concludes our tutorial on how to use S3. So it shows that the status of the bucket is empty. And then if we go back, make sure that we actually delete the bucket as well. And perfect. Now that our bucket is gone, we shouldn't be charged for any other things. And that concludes our tutorial on how to use S3.